marking the 20th anniversary since the establishment of the Nevzlin Center, which is an event that really deserves a serious opportunity to reflect on the work we do and to gather together with the people that we've cooperated with over the years in different parts of the world, different universities and institutions.
So the cooperation, the 10-year cooperation with the Nevzlin Center has been extremely fruitful for our inter-university partnership in Russian and East European studies. No doubt the Nevzlin Center is a very important institution, both for helping students, for supporting researchers and scholarship in the area of East European studies, and really a connecting point for academic professionals all over the world in order to discuss central matters in the history and culture of Eastern Europe and Russia.
Well, it means being among very wonderful people, and I can compare my being here in Israel at the Nevzlin Center with many other academic centers around the world, and I can say that the atmosphere is very friendly. We discuss different topics on our everyday basis. We speak about life in Israel, which is a new experience for me, and I absolutely thrive here. So it's a wonderful, wonderful place to be at, both academically and on a personal level.
We wanted very much to have an opportunity to deal with the terrible crisis that is been caused by the Russian invasion and attacks on Ukraine. And we realized that without dealing with contemporary reality on the ground, our academic work isn't complete. We can't just deal with history up until 10 years ago or 100 years ago. We need to deal with what's happening right now and what are the possible implications for academic work as we look towards the future.
We all want to make the world a better place to live. And in this sense, ideas matter very much. But in our particular context, Ukraine and Eastern Europe, Institute matters too. Probably more than ideas itself. So I believe the Nevzlin Center is the institute that provides a crucial difference in Ukraine and the outer world. Without this, we will hardly have this kind of achievement that we have. If I may say so, that in a sense, this is our window of opportunity and also a window to the outside world. Our ambition is to raise the first generation of the Ukrainian scholars who could do Jewish studies professionally. And this idea would be hardly possible without the help of the Nevzlin Center. So therefore, we are extremely grateful to the all help that you provided for us. It's a very long-term investment. And now this is one of the small idea and big institutions that could really make Ukraine a better place to live.
Well, I came here with a different project, but then when the war started, we took a collegiate decision that I'm changing my topic and I'm now focusing on the history of Jewish refugees from Ukraine who came to Israel. We think it's a very important part of this war. And so we're doing oral history that's called Ukrainian Jewish Refugees in Israel, me and myself and several other people. And we're collecting interviews, we're going to people's homes and we're talking. This is an anthropological project, so we're not like journalists or sociologists. We're doing qualitative anthropological interviews. So sometimes interviews go on for 3-4 hours. So it's very in-depth investigation of people's subjectivities, attitudes, interpretations. And I think this is the right place to do this kind of project. And I'm very grateful to the center that this new arrangement became possible in the last year and a half.
Nevzlin Center is not a department in the university setting. It's a research center, which means that the vision for our work involves engaging with colleagues in the field of Russian and East European history, culture, literature, and so forth, not only in our home institution, but around Israel and around the world, to create networks for common discourse among colleagues, mentoring students and young scholars coming up through the ranks, whether they be here at the Hebrew University or elsewhere in the country or in Europe or in the States. And that idea that a research center should not just be a small group of people who work together all the time, but a hub of a much larger, much wider network of people working in similar fields, so that we can encourage cross-fertilization of ideas, and that the discourse should grow and remain an innovative sphere of academic work.